Nigerians, we have really bad rep out there. I'm just gonna say it. Like, especially in America.
You're the exception, babe, and I thank God for that.
No, I'm not. You see, that's the thing.
Alpha.
Sakpase!
We just recorded our very first episode of Jollof Kompa, which
we
is
did.
our brand new video podcast.
Yes.
And we talked about a lot of things.
Yes, we talked about how we came up with the name, or why we started the show. We talked about how our week was. We talked about interacting with in-laws.
Yeah.
We talked about a whole situation with an in-law.
You can show children, babies affection in so many ways without putting your lips on their face. Yes or no?
You can, but that is strange. It's an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah.
What else?
In communication, how like we have a difference in background as far as like expressing ourselves and asking for things is concerned.
And that's gonna piss me off. No, it's true. Because what is going on in here?
Yes, and then we ended with gratitude because gratitude is good.
Gratitude is everything. So do not forget to
Subscribe.
subscribe. That's kind of like very important right now.
Yes.
Like the video
Yes.
and share with your friends
Yeah.
and enemies.
As we go on this new journey of starting our new show.
So thanks for watching and hope to see you on the next episode. Cheers.
Well, hope to see you on the next episode.
That's the goal.
Well,
You don't want to see them on the next episode?
I do, but this is the intro for this episode.
Oh, yeah. Can you cut that part out, please? I beg you. I don't want to record this video.
Enjoy! All right, guys. Well, welcome to the show. Our very first episode.
Of Jollof and
Kompa, man. This is
Nice,
exciting.
nice. I know. It's really nice to finally be able to put this thing together.
Yeah. Kudos to you, actually, because I wouldn't have done it.
No, I think you.
I wouldn't have done the research. Like, I'll show up, right? But, like, researching the equipment, figuring out the cameras. Kudos to you on doing that because...
Thank you. I'll take that. I don't know. I think if it's something that is that important, like the way that I consider it very important, initially, I think it's just fair. Like when things like this come up, one person bear the burden of like pushing it forward, and the other person just come on board. But how did we end up with the name? I think there's a story to be told about that, right?
Yeah. I also like the name a lot.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
You're very creative with like names and titles. I am not good with that. Like, I don't know how to be, what would you call it? Like, clever with titles.
No.
Like, you remember from work, I was asking you, we had to come up with
your signature?
Yes, we had to come up with like a little bio for yourself. And I was like, what should I say? I had to go to ChatGPT for help.
Yeah, I think it's because you probably overanalyze it. I think the problem is not because you're not clever about it. It's because you probably have more creativity in that way than I do. In this instance, I don't want to be stressed about it. I just come up with whatever I think is cool, and then I move on from it. But in your case, you probably start thinking too much about it.
Like, is it cool?
Yeah. Like, is there any other meaning for this word that would not fit into what I'm trying to do? So I think that's probably the case. But Jollof and Kompa.
Yeah.
Jollof is a very popular dish in West Africa, Nigeria. Sorry. It's popular in other part of Africa too. But it's sort of like the type of dish that you eat on special occasions. Say like you're going out to eat, or you're celebrating your birthday and you're hosting people, or you're having an event, wedding, funeral, anything.
But it's not specific to Nigeria though, huh?
No, it's not. But we hijacked it. I'll tell you that.
There's an ongoing debate.
Ever-going debate.
Ever-going. And I am team Nigeria because
you
obviously.
better be. What do you mean? Yeah. So that's the idea behind Jollof. I think it sort of basically refer people back to who this guy is. So I'm fair to say I'm the Jollof of the Jollof and Kompa.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm the Kompa piece because I'm a Haitian American. My mom was born in Haiti. So that makes me Haitian, of course. But Kompa, if you didn't know, is a very integral part of Haitian culture. It's a dance style. And it's amazing. It's so much fun to do. We do it together every Independence Day, January 1st.
Yeah.
So that...
Do you know Nigerian Independence Day, by the way?
No. It passed recently, though. It was like September, October.
Yeah, you're right. It's October 1st.
Ah,
1960.
see?
That's good.
Okay,
though.
October
That's it.
1st.
Yeah.
October 1st. January 1st. Oh, that should be easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and we do it together every January 1st. But we need to do it more so that you can get your skills up. Because you got the basics down,
Mm-hmm.
but you really have to learn how to partner, babe. So I really don't have to think. That's the beauty of being the follow.
You see, the problem with me learning is that I do think this dance is very sexual, right? It's very intimate.
So you wouldn't do it with me in a group setting?
Well, I don't care who's looking. I'm married. What is it? I don't care.
Okay. But you wouldn't want me to do it in a group setting
I wouldn't want you to
with
do
other people.
Yes, that is probably not family. Even when you say family, it has to be like blood. I don't want to hear all this like, you know how this. I don't want to hear it.
What do you mean? I can't do it with my god brothers. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely no. What god brother?
Why not, babe? Like we've talked about
Mm-hmm.
even before this episode,
Okay.
is that there's different levels to kompa and guyad.
Well-
Guyad. There's different levels.
I know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the compa that I've seen people on the internet do, I would not be
Of course.
comfortable with you doing that. I think it's even disrespectful to them, sort of like, I don't know. If they're doing that, they're trying to be disrespectful towards me. You say like you're dancing, or also like none of your god family is Asian anyway. I doubt they can dance the kompa, so it's okay. I'm not worried. But my point, my point being that, say like, it's kind of disrespectful for you and I to be, say like at a family gathering, and you're dancing with your somebody that is supposedly your family, and they're doing like the guya,
Supposedly, right?
and they're doing the guya, that part with you, and that's gonna piss me off. No, it's true, because what is going on in here?
So everything, I'm crying already. Everything prior to the guyad is okay.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't involve. That's the part I don't like, right? Like,
I should have brought tissues.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That's the part I have issues with. They can. The other part is like it's not different from every other dance, right? See that part? That's no. That's a no for me. But yeah,
We can do that separated.
yeah. As long as it doesn't involve the one that I've seen, yeah. I think you know what I'm talking about. You're just
Because, okay, this is the issue. You've only seen one side of kompa.
I've seen all sides.
You've seen the extreme side where they're picking up the person.
Yeah, they were like picking up and doing it. I would try.
No one's going to be doing all that, then.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, what is this nonsense?
Safe to say, I have not done kompa in a group setting since we've been married. We've been
Yeah.
married for 4 years.
Yeah.
But if you're in North Carolina and you're Haitian, say what's up in the comments.
Okay, so where were we? We're talking about.
We gave them backstory of why it's Jollof and kompa. It's part of who we are.
Yeah. I think the other thing that is important to talk about is that the reason why we decided to do a podcast in the first instance.
Why add another one to the mix? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see that all the time. I see people say, "Oh, we have enough podcasts, etc., etc." I think it's not about the uniqueness of people's story. I think if you have the desire to have a creative outlet, it shouldn't matter the number of like podcasts or the number of shows.
You shouldn't allow that to stop you from creating your own.
Yeah, and I think generally we've been like really like creative people
For sure.
in different avenue.
For sure.
Yeah,
But I am an OG podcaster.
facts.
I had my own podcast, which will not be named, years ago, like 2018.
Before it became it.
Before it was a thing, I spoke at a podcast conference.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still doing that. But like, I've been around.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
so I think that's the reasoning behind that, and the added benefits is that it just gives you and I mean, this conversation we have on while going on a hike, while just sitting down in the house or whatever, right? So the only difference is just that we have the camera on, and who knows, just put it on the internet, and anybody that is bored can watch it, or that wants to just watch can watch. And we used to have a YouTube channel, or we
did.
We used to, yeah, but and then life got in the way. We got
We got busy. We had
We
to
got
do
super
adult
busy.
things.
Yeah.
We've done
Adult things.
adult things.
Yeah.
This background that you're seeing is our house.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool.
We are
really.
home.
Yeah. It's good.
But like, also beyond just talking, just to chat,
Mhm.
and beyond people just watching because they're bored, I do want it to be like a breath of fresh air for people who need it, right?
Yeah.
Or just like positivity for people who are looking for it, you know?
Yeah.
And also representation too. Like I can think of like a couple of people, a couple of relationships that come from different continents,
Mhm.
but never hurts to have more voices in that space or
Mhm.
representation or just community in that space too for people who are looking for it, who are trying to navigate
Yeah.
two different cultures because it's a lot to navigate.
It is a lot. And especially like, I think that's another key thing. I like that you brought that up, right? Because Nigerians, we have really bad rep out there. I'm just going to say it. Like, especially in America.
You're the exception, babe, and I thank God for
No,
that.
I'm not. You see, that's the thing. It sounds like a compliment. That's what I'm trying to correct. It
What?
sounds like you said, "Oh, I'm the exception to, I'm the exception to what a typical Nigerian would be." Right? That's what you're saying.
The bad rap.
But the point that I'm trying to make is I'm not the exception. There are so many Nigerians that are like that. That's the, you get what I'm trying to say. It's not. I'm not. It's the. I'm the norm. The ones that the bad things that you hear
Are the minority.
They are the minority. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I see you.
So
Okay.
yeah. So it's like,
Set it straight, babe. I like it.
I like the fact that you raised that point, right? There are so many stuff about Nigerians online that is probably not true, you know. It's not probably, it's not true. I mean, there are few bad apples here and there. And the same with Asians too, right? Like, I'll tell you something.
There's a bad rep when it comes to Haitian men for sure.
Oh yeah. Is it true? No, sorry.
I wouldn't know. I've never dated a Haitian man, so I wouldn't know.
So I think that's the reason why we decided to just have a talk show about it, and I think it's fun, you know.
Hey, subscribe. All right.
Yes.
It
please.
needs to be done.
Have mercy. Just joking.
Help us out, man.
Yeah.
Help us. What am I trying to say?
Climb the ladder.
We want to take off. Help us do that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Help us take off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool. What she said. Moving on from that, though, I'd like us to explore some other things, you know.
Like what happened this week?
Yeah, like what happened this. And also, I think, before we move on to that, I think it's important to set the premise of what people should expect when they kind of like just watch this episode and they're like, okay, so what is all of this about? We've established the reason why we're doing it, right? We discussed the reason why we're doing it. And I also think our goal really is to have like this decent conversation that revolves around different cultural background. Because I'm going to tell you that you have the same skin color does not mean you have the same upbringing or the same cultural value.
The way at which you look at things, your perspective, the lens in which you
Absorb or interact with life.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about like random examples in the shower.
Oh.
Like you guys speak in parables.
The lamb eats grass. As it now decided to hunt for meat just to rub shoulders with the lion, that is not possible.
And our communication is very direct.
We do.
And we get stuck in the crosshairs all the time because of that.
That is true. That is very true. Because
Maybe that's why you understand the scripture.
Oh,
because you're talking
parable.
Jesus language.
No, I think it stems from like the culture of respect. The culture of respect in such a way that, so one thing, for example, your siblings call you by name. They would say Alexis, right? There's no word where my younger brother would call me by name. I don't, like, it's not possible. I will call my brother by
like
his name.
he just says sir.
Yeah.
Which is
weird.
Interesting.
No, but so
that's like my siblings saying ma'am.
I
or
don't know.
ma.
Or they will call. So if you were to be in Nigeria, they will call you Auntie Alexis.
Yeah, no.
My brother will call me Brother Toby, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the point it goes back to the point that the way we speak, it goes back to the culture of respect, in the sense that even if you want to communicate something to somebody in a respectful way, you cannot be very direct in the way you say it. You have to say it in a way that they would have to sit with what you said and try and figure out what you're trying to say. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think that's a big difference.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Because, I love that we're different too, because it kind of destroys random expectations that people put on relationships, or like random themes that they expect from a man. So like a common saying is like, I want to have a man that means what he says and says what he means.
I think that's just like, it sounds very cool, but
Yeah. But then it's like, I'm married to Augustus and he'll say something, but it's not actually what he means.
Yeah. Well,
Because
you might have to break that down, because now people might think like I'm like a garbage.
But like, not that you don't mean what you say. It's just like what you say is not directly what I'm expecting you to mean.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying that I understand what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm trying to find an example from the top of my head. Say, like, sometimes it might come off as like rhetorical responses to things.
Yeah.
Say like, do you want to turn off the TV volume? I say, no, I don't want to turn it off. Something like that. But I do really want to turn off the volume of the TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah. It can be, there's certain nuances to it, right?
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
We got off track though.
We
How was
did.
your week?
We certainly did. It's like, this is a therapy session, but my week was good. I had a very nice week, actually. It was really nice. Well, I take that back. Completely take that back.
It's so easy to get caught in just like the automatic responses that you give people.
True. My week was interesting. Interesting in the sense that I had a nice Monday to Wednesday-ish. And then Thursday and Friday was hell. But it's okay, because it happens like that sometimes. There could be weeks where Monday to Friday would be very rough and difficult. And there could be weeks where Monday to Friday would be easy peasy. And ebbs and flow. So, but it wasn't terrible. Just the constant headache of working in a society that is fueled by capitalism. How about you?
Oh yeah, my week was good. It was like a growth week for me because I had 2 massive presentations for the first time at my company, and so that was a growth moment for me. And they both went very, very well. So I had a really good week. It was a monumental one. My manager was like, whatever you do to celebrate big things, you should do that this weekend because you crushed it.
That's nice.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Solid week.
Presentation, when they go well, is always a big win,
Yeah.
Because you're proud. You did the work, you put it together in a way that people can understand, and you talked about it to a lot of people, and they understand and they compliment you for doing that.
Yeah. Good feedback too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's always a win when it goes well. At my previous job,
you got destroyed, not because you're a bad presenter, just because
it's just the nature of the job, right?
Yeah, and your industry is very different from mine too.
Yeah,
so
my
your
previous
communication is
job,
crazy.
I was always very nervous about presenting, and it's something that I had to do very, very often. And also there's this whole thing about like when you speak with an accent, especially if you live in this part of the world, in America or anywhere else, to be honest, when you speak with an accent, there's a decent chance that half of the people that are listening to you assume you're probably not very intelligent. I think there's a whole study about that. So we're not going to go into that. But, but yeah, so presentation has always been was a huge pain point at my previous job. But when I switched whatever, now when I present, because it's easier, because number one, it's not as dense like my current field is not as dense as my previous one. I have to like break things down. Half of the people that are in the room are really like not listening to poke a hole in the things that I have to say. Half of the people that are in the room, they are listening to understand what I have to say. So it's a bit easier. The problem that I had, or my issue with presentation back then, wasn't because it was in person or whatever. It was more because the content was very, very dense as far as like the field is concerned. And it also doesn't help that the person that is listening to you is listening because they want to just shit on you. Something like that. Okay. But yeah. So congrats on doing your big presentation at work.
Thank you. I'm a big girl.
Yeah, that's nice.
Girl.
That's nice. So do you have anything that...
No, babe, I don't have anything. I want to talk about the hot take, the Reddit thing.
Oh, yeah. So one of the sessions that we're hoping that would be consistent about is because I spend a lot of time on Reddit.
Oh my gosh. My husband
Scoured the internet.
is always on Reddit in the middle of the night, in the morning, at night.
Because it's America's window to the world. That's how you know what...
It's the dark web.
That's how you know what's going on in this country. Like you can see both views.
I don't even know how to navigate the app, to be honest. It's confusing to me.
Oh, speaking of that, you know, one time I downloaded Snapchat and I saw so many buttons and I just deleted it. I'm like, oh, how do people spend time on this thing? I don't know. Apparently, it's like younger people do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it for a bit and I was like,
Wait, did you use it?
It was like high school time though, when I was in high school.
There's
It was around it.
There's no way you had Snapchat in high school. What are you talking about?
You don't think it was around? Let me fact check.
Bro, what are you talking
When did
about?
Snapchat come out?
Maybe you're talking
I had
of
it
like
at some point though.
Kick. There's Kick during your time.
Kick? What is that?
KIK, I think. Kick is like, is it a social media? Yeah, KIK was.
2011. I was in high school still, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
I graduated in 2014. You're the old one, not me.
I am actually. Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey guys, trust but verify every time.
that's crazy. Because Snapchat sounded like you started 5 or 6 years ago. Anyway. This is from Reddit, guys. And this person is saying, am I overreacting to my mother-in-law potentially giving my baby appies? It's a strong one. Before our baby was born, my husband and I asked all our friends and family not to kiss her. Last weekend, I saw my mother-in-law with an open cold sore. Oh, kissing my 5-month-old on the face and then looked directly at me. So it was like evil. Like, what are you gonna do?
There's tension there.
You see my face. I don't know if she was checking to see if she'd been caught or how I would react. I am kicking myself for not speaking up at the time. Afterwards, I checked with my husband that he definitely made the no kiss rules and the reason and why clear to her. He said he did and that he would speak to her again. He texted her a reminder about no kissing, especially given that we are going into winter. She replied saying she's never kissed her baby on the face and that
Gaslighting.
we are right to be cautious, which pissed me off even more because it's blatant lie. Fast forward to today, and there's a mark on my baby girl's lip. It's too early to tell if it's a cold sore or a scratch. I feel so guilty for not calling my mother-in-law out as soon as I saw her kiss her. Am I overreacting or not?
She's not. She's not overreacting because they set in the beginning the guidelines of how they wanted people to interact with their kid. And that was not honored.
Yeah.
On top of it not being honored, she had a cold sore.
I know. Like, yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Now, I get that those relationships are
Sensitive.
But she's not overacting, and it does take time for people to get comfortable with confrontation with your in-laws, right? Like, setting the boundary or reinforcing. Like, I know I would be like,
Like you
as
don't want
well.
to offend. No,
Yeah.
this is the thing though. Like I think this is one thing that you and I will probably disagree on.
what?
The idea of kissing somebody's baby when they don't even have a well-functioning immune system yet. They lived in the womb for like 9 months and they're here, and then you're bringing your mouth that you used to touch the entire universe.
What do you think is a comfortable window to establish the kissing?
Maybe when they start eating like the kind of food that we eat.
So when they're 1 year old,
Yeah, probably.
babe.
I genuinely think that there's no, well, you can show children, babies affection in so many ways without putting your lips on their face. Yes or no?
You can, but that
Uh-huh.
is strange. It's an unrealistic expectation
I don't know.
for a grandparent to not kiss the baby until a year old.
What does that do for the child? Let's think about it from that point.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that does for the child? Like the child doesn't even know who's kissing them. They can't register it in their mind. Their eyes is barely open. Also, what does that do for the child? How does it, except for like, it does something for the grandmother because they are happy that they are doing that. So they should have a little bit of self-control and protect the child from external world viruses. No, it might sound extreme,
It does sound extreme, babe.
but I also think I don't know.
I feel like once they're starting to interact with the things around them, they're crawling, they're touching stuff, they're putting stuff in their mouth, they're already exposing themselves to germs.
Oh yeah, okay. So what you're saying is not that. What you're saying is my timeline is too far.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. When they start crawling and interacting with the world, like
Yes.
any other person. But like it's 6 months old baby is not crawling, right?
Micah's 6 months.
Oh, and it's crawling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Micah is not too young for being kissed on the forehead. But say like yeah, I don't know. Especially when there's a phase when babies have like just rashes for no reason because of the heat or something. They're really susceptible to like infections and disease. I'm serious. So maybe like when they start crawling sounds like a decent timeline.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the biggest thing is this, right? There's the rule, the couple agreed on the fact that this
Yeah.
is what's going to happen. But then the mother-in-law,
Mother-in-law's wrong.
she's wrong. It's a difficult conversation to navigate.
How
but
would you if my mom did, if we set the rule,
your mom would not do that. 100%.
I don't think she would.
She would not. Like
Prostitute.
she might.
If
she
it
might
was
not
clear.
she might not like the rule.
Yeah.
But she would. She's a very respectful person. I think
Yeah.
there's a very huge amount of respect between everybody. So
Agreed.
She would not be like blatantly kiss the child and be like, "What are you gonna do,
Or
Augustus?"
she if she's not happy with something, she'll tell me. She wouldn't tell you.
Yeah. She yeah. And which is okay. It's fine because I think that's the way it should be, right? No matter how like comfortable you get with your in-laws or your son-in-law or whatever, I think there should still be
But I want her to go to you.
no, because then she comes to me, I respond in a way that she feels disrespected. That's a whole big deal. Right?
I just don't want to deal with the friction all the time.
What you're saying as if there's gonna be friction. There's not gonna be friction. Like I said, there's a decent amount of respect.
I'm thinking about boundaries we've had to put in place, like when we were dating, or when we first got married.
But there's never been any situation where like your mom just blatantly like disrespects your wish or my wish.
No. I'm saying if there has been friction though that I've had to deal with.
Oh, that's good.
And I
I
shielded
didn't
you
know.
from.
Well, that's good. I think that's the way it should be. The same way I wouldn't expect my mom to, if there's a particular situation that involves you, I think it's very respectful or expected that she comes and have that conversation with me first, because then I can handle it. The same way I would also not want, if you have grievances with my mom, for example, I think it's best that you share that with me before you go and talk to
To
her.
your mom.
Right. The same way, if I have grievances with your mom, which I don't think will ever happen, but if I do, I'm not gonna go straight to her or like and then just start talking to her. That's like,
You would come to me and then we would go to
yeah.
her.
No, you would go to her. I'm like, hey, can you please tell? Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
So I think the mother-in-law was wrong.
Same. Not
and-
cool.
And I would even say she didn't react enough. No, she underreacted, the lady.
And she also agrees. Like she was like, I felt guilty for not saying something in the moment.
Yeah.
So I hope she has
Well,
courage to next time.
Then it goes back to like, do you go and talk to your husband or you talk to the mother?
Her immediately.
I think I would just I think I would probably just go talk to my wife immediately. I'm like, huh?
Can you go talk to your mom?
Yeah, your mom just kissed XYZ in the face. I'd really want for us to not do that.
Yeah.
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 And then you will not hear the last of it when that thing started showing up on the child's face. I'm like, look what your mom did to our child. I'm like, well, let's pray that the child make it out of this one alive. And then you're like, it's not that deep. But yeah. Well, that's good.
Mother-in-laws, in-laws in general.
I think that's one of the huge blessings that we have too. We have like really, well, I have, my life has been a blessing. Because
Solid in-laws for you.
I do actually.
I haven't met mine yet, but in person,
Mm-hmm.
to be clear.
Yeah.
But you have solid in-laws because they're my parents and they're great.
I do actually. I do. They're really cool people, not too much stress. And also, especially when you think about the fact that I'm Nigerian. Oh, there's a whole lot of expectation from like in-laws as Nigerians. Like,
You didn't have to pay a bride price.
yeah. That would have been a lot of money. Because, dude.
And we didn't have any.
Yeah, we were broke, bro.
Let's talk about things that frustrated you.
that I wasn't happy about this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think we share something that
What?
we're not happy about this week. That movie that we spent time watching.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What was it even called?
Something dynamite rubbish. It's just a waste of 2 hours of my life.
It was with Idris Elba. Angel Reese got a little cameo in there, but it was just,
Rubbish.
it was.
It has no beginning. It has no end. They literally showed us one camera angle for like
Different perspectives of the same story.
of the same story
The whole movie.
for 2 hours.
No
There
ending.
should be a law that bans things like that. I'm serious. But that's
No
not
ending.
that's not the main thing that pissed me off this
What's
week.
the main thing that pissed you off?
I think the biggest issue that I had this week was with people not doing their job. And I'm not new to that.
That's a constant annoyance.
Yeah. I mean it's my domain, that's my field of work, but it slaps differently when I have to be nice and be persistent to tell them to do their job. And they tell me, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I checked and
They don't do it.
Don't do it. So I'm like, there's no other way for me to be angry. I can't be angry, right? You still have to keep your composure and be nice and be respectful and be professional. But how can I make you know that you've ruined my day? And then you call me later after work and you're like, oh, I didn't ruin your day.
You did.
You shattered my life.
No, you actually did. So no need
Yeah.
to even say that.
But then I couldn't, you
Yeah.
heard me on the call. I was like, yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's awful, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the big edict that I had this week. But
I was thinking about, it wasn't this week, it was last week. When I went out for drinks after work,
oh yeah.
remember? And I don't remember the conversation, but my attitude at work is pretty mellow. Like a lot of stuff doesn't get me riled up at work. Like even we had like that project that didn't go completely smoothly. Like a lot of people were freaking out and I was just like, oh, it's fine. No one died. We'll just figure out a solution. And at the little dinner thing that we had, one of she's not my direct manager, but she's a manager. She was like, yeah, I would love to see what gets you like,
Oh, like gets you hungry?
yeah.
Oh,
Like what gets me, in a frenzy.
why? I would have asked, like, what would that do for your career?
Because I'm pretty mellow, chill. I don't know. I think I get with you.
Yeah, which is not
You're the
fair.
only thing that gets me like
Don't say that. I'm sure there are
in
other
a
things.
dizzy. Or if my mood changes, if like someone I love, someone's being mean to them or like
Oh, yeah.
they're not safe and someone is responsible for that, like I'll get like,
Oh, yeah, yeah. A particular incident comes to mind now, but we're not going to talk about it.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I have one I can talk about though. I almost cussed out a church child for my sibling.
Yeah, so you have been hellfire by now.
But I didn't. I was just very stern with her. It was like, okay, so in New Jersey, our church every year did an Easter play.
Mm-hmm.
And the Easter play was like extravagant. It's very good. I hope they still do it because it's amazing. And my entire family was in it. So dad, mom, everybody. This one year, it was like right before we do the play. And everyone's like getting ready and putting on their costumes or whatever. And I think it was either Z or Bella. One of them were like outside on like the little playground that they have for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the kids called her ugly or something. And the girl was an older girl and bigger than Bella or Z, one of them. And they came and told me, and I was like, she did what? And so I found her and said some words.
Oh. Wait. So how old were you guys when that happened? How old was the girl? How old was your sibling? And how old were you? Those are important questions because I want to know. Were you like a teenager?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. And your siblings and the girl, how old were they?
I think they were younger. I would say 7, 8.
Okay.
What? And the girl was probably same age, but just a bigger person.
Yeah,
you know?
I said that because sometimes like kids, I'm not excusing the bigger child. That the child is bigger does not mean his brain is developed or whatever.
Yeah. And because you're a bigger size doesn't mean you should overpower someone or just feel like you can do whatever.
Yeah.
So I said some words and then the parents came and found us.
Oh.
But they apologized. They're
Oh,
like,
okay,
I'm
that's
so
good.
sorry.
So the child went to their parents to complain that you said something to them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did they tell the parent that they called another person ugly?
I don't know. But they ended up finding us and they apologized to us again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
My own approach to fighting for people that I care about is very different. Okay. When I was way, way younger, right? My other siblings, they went to a public school. And I went to a private school. Okay. And they would give one of my siblings homework from like his school. I would help him do the homework. And then I did the homework for him one time. And then he took the homework back to school. And he got like marked wrong. Like the answer was right, but the teacher probably made a mistake in grading the question and gave him like bad score.
But you did the homework.
I did the homework. So he came back home furious saying, what is this rubbish? If you cannot help me, just tell me. Because why did I get this bad score? And then I wrote a letter to the teacher basically snitching that I did the homework and this is why the answer is right. And I gave it to my brother and he gave the letter to his teacher. Oh, he got whooped so badly. Because, number one, why are you not doing your homework yourself?
Yeah.
And it was crazy because my mom also teaches in that same school, a different class. So my brother from his class and his teacher went to my mom's class. It wasn't a fun conversation when we go back home. But
Yeah.
it goes to show that my approach to like dealing with stuff like that is very different. Like I'm not. If I ever find myself in that situation, I don't know. I'll probably just tell my brother to leave it to God. I'll say, "Are you ugly? Do you think you're ugly?" And he say, "Oh no, I'm not." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
No, I'm like, I will find you.
I know where you mean. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, don't do that. And I just imagine when we have kids, I'm gonna turn into the Hulk.
No, you know, I saw a video of a guy a while ago, and the guy said, when people say that I would go to war for you, or that I would unalive somebody for you, and the guy said, I don't know what that means. I don't understand. It usually sounds very insane. Like, how bad can it get? And this guy said, my wife got pregnant, and she went through the whole labor thing. I was there, and then after the delivery, they gave me the baby. And he said, when I held the child, I was like, oh, I know what they were saying. I don't even know this child. I don't know them. I don't even know where they are. I don't know if they'll be a good person in life. But I would kill for this child.
Yeah.
And I just met them 2 seconds ago. So I get that. I get how people can be like...
protective.
Protective. That's the word.
You want to end on our gratitude moment?
Yeah.
So we think that, I don't know, this was a ritual, a habit that mom did with us growing up, like gratitude journals, and kind of, she even does that now in her classroom with her kids. They all have journals and they do gratitude every day. And so I think that would be a nice way to end our show.
Or like basically just
We
talk
share
about...
like 3 things that we're grateful for.
That is a lot.
3?
Every week.
Can you not think of 3 things?
I mean, I can generic things. The fresh air that we breathe in, the food on my table, clothes on my back.
It gives our listeners an opportunity, if they haven't thought about something that they're grateful for all week,
That's
by
true.
the time that they've gotten to this episode, that they can take a moment
and think about it.
and think about what it is for them.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I was just messing around with the generic things, but yeah.
So 3 things that you're grateful for.
The first would be that I have a job. And it might sound crazy, but literally people are getting laid off left and right.
This is a fact.
It is crazy. So I'm grateful for that I have a job. The second thing is that I'm grateful for is that we had so many expenses this week. And not at any point in time did I think about the cost of those expenses. I am very, very grateful for that. And yeah, that's important. And what's the last thing? I don't know, that we're able to start this podcast.
I think you stole all 3 of mine.
What do you... This is... Hey. You had the opportunity to go first. But I think there's no way that we're thinking about it.
Maybe we should alternate each episode.
Oh.
No, I'll say my 3. They'll be very similar, but continue. You're grateful that we started?
Yeah, I'm grateful that... Because I know this is something that we've always wanted to do. You know, like... I know that we've always wanted to do something like this. So it's,
something together.
Yeah. So it's really nice to kind of like be in a space where we're able to do that and just chill, you know? I'm super grateful for that, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Okay. My 3 is very similar to yours. I'm grateful for the specific job that I have. I've been in the role for 90 days now. And it's something that I actually enjoy. Which is crazy to say because I ran away from getting like a real job for as long as I could, you know? So I really enjoy the job that I have, the team that I have, the people that I work with, and the manager I report to. Like, very grateful for the position that I'm in and the opportunity that I even had to present to executives and VPs and stuff this week. So very grateful for that. Second thing would be I'm grateful for my family, my mom and my sibling. They both had birthdays this week.
Yeah.
And so I don't take for granted their safety or their health or where they are, their sanity, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a big deal. So I'm grateful that they're still around, that there's nothing wrong with them, that they are pursuing the things that are of interest to them, and I can still have a relationship with them. And that's my mom and my sister. Out of the other, how many siblings do I have?
So there's a saying I was gonna say before you said, there's a saying in my language that you don't count people's children for them. So people are very, very like cautious about saying, oh, I have like 90 children or 20 children.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Same. Wait. Side note. Also, you guys don't talk about how old you are.
I think that's a general thing though. It's not just Nigerians. It's not just.
No, I think it is a you thing.
It's a black people thing. I tell you that.
Not young people. If I could just ask anyone, like, how old are you?
Yeah, I guess I think it's because we kind of like lie about our age all the time. Oh, there's a whole can of worm about that. Depending on who you're talking to. Okay, if you're talking to like a job person,
like you don't know how old your friends are.
Yeah.
And I would have been asked them like second day. How old are you?
I mean, I know we're in the same age brackets,
but you don't know how
but I
specifically
don't know
old they are.
Yeah, I don't.
See,
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's not that weird when you think about it.
A little bit.
I don't think
it's a cultural difference.
What do you want to do with the information? I'm trying to tell you the reason why it's like that is because.
Babe, we'll get into it next time. I have to talk about my third thing.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were done. I apologize. Okay.
I'm grateful for this new phase of life that we're in as being homeowners. I'm grateful that we've made it to this season.
You know what I thought you were going to say? I thought you were going to say, I'm grateful that we made it. Full stop. I'm like, what is she talking about? We haven't made anything.
We made it to this season.
You're going to send our epi away. We made what? But yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know, this is something that we've planned for a couple of years, you know?
Yeah.
And so we're in it.
Finally worked out.
Recording our show.
Well, on that note, we're going to bring this particular episode to
a close, man. If you listen, thank you.
If you watch this very point, thank you.
Subscribe. Click the button.
Help me. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.